Business basics time. Today, we're talking about generating good leads, not just any leads. My client bought a list once and then wondered why no one was purchasing their offer. Today, I'm going to show you why. I'm Molly from the Visibility Hacking Movement, and I'm going to show you why, first off, never buy your leads. Let's just get that off the bat. But today we're talking about generating the right kinds of leads. Why we want the right kinds of leads? Well, it's because we don't want to waste our money or our time sending out our messages to people who aren't the right fit. We love finding processes and developing those systems that help our customers pre-qualify. Honestly, when you put these systems into place, no longer are you spending your time on outbound sales calls. Instead, the leads start coming to you. And that's the secret we're going to unlock today. Before we start, we're going to make sure we are all on the same page. Then we'll talk about why inspiration matters. At the end of the video, I'll show you the super simple strategy that weeds out bad buyers. All this and more. Stay tuned. Roll that intro. First, let's start off by defining what is a good lead. Let's make sure we're all on the same page here. Because when I quizzed a bunch of people in the entrepreneurial space, and I was asking them, what is a good lead? They actually defined it as someone who is interested, and instead of the way that I would actually define them. So I want you to do this. If you personally, put your hand up if you feel like it. If not, you can put it up in your head. But if you are someone who thinks that a good lead is someone who is interested in your solution, put your hand up and then put your hand down. Because the reality is, you're wasting a lot of your time trying to chase those people who are interested. Instead, I want you to get really targeted down to the people who are hungry for your solution. Because when people are hungry for your solution, then they start looking for the solution that's going to help them. Then they start doing all the heavy lifting. They start doing all of the work. And when they find the right solution, which should be you, then it's a no-brainer. Then you're not spending all of this time on your sales call. You're not worrying about all these overcoming objections because now your customers pre-qualified themselves. They know that they are hungry for a solution to their problem and they will do whatever it takes to overcome that. If you're still focusing on the people who are interested in your solution, well, they're just going to be lurkers for a while. Yeah, of course, when you build the right kinds of connection machines like we do in the visibility hacking world, those systems and processes that nurture existing customers but also bring in new and qualify those new leads. When you're building those systems, we want to make sure that we've first aligned our messaging to make sure we're talking to the right people, but those lurkers are going to sit and they're just going to consume your content, which is great. Eventually, they'll stop being interested and they'll start to be hungry for your solution. But if you want cash in the bank now, we need to change the way that we're focusing on our people. We need to start thinking about where are the people who are hungry for our solution. Not the people who are just whining about it being uncomfortable, but the people who are actually ready to take action. Go find where they are. And I know people who are ready to take action have hit the subscribe button here in the Visibility Hacking channel because we have new videos for you every week that give you all the information you need to build those connection machines, to create those deep connections with the right customers. So go ahead, hit the subscribe button, ring that bell, join us here on the channel. Inspiration is absolutely essential, regardless of what types of content you're creating out there. Whether you're putting a mailing list together or you're just creating offers, whatever it is, we have to make sure that we're connecting to the right people, we have that right messaging, and we find the right kinds of inspiration. If we're trying to design things, whether they're beautiful designs like a funnel page or a website page, or whether you're designing a system and a strategy, looking for inspiration outside of your own industry is absolutely essential. There's some really incredible stuff happening in different industries that you can find inspiration from, that you can pull those together and create better content. Because when we create better content, it brings in better leads. It qualifies them properly. And again, we stop having to chase customers, and instead, they start coming to us. So your homework right now, pause this video, go out, find some inspiration somewhere, come back and post the links in the comments, because let's build a database. No, let's build a comment section full of inspirational places to look. Whether it's funnel design or it's strategy or it's content, whatever it is, find that inspiration. Go check out different types of YouTubers, go listen to different podcasts, see what's happening, look at those trends, look what's working, and then bring it back to your community and your stage. It's fun. I know, I mentioned showing up to your stage. Yeah, I gotta build your stage. You gotta build a place where your people can actually come and connect with you. Because when they do that, when you build these, for example, a live show, we do a regular live show where we're talking about our system and we're talking about the tools we have. We're showing different testimonials. We're coaching people live. We're bringing on experts. We created a hub of knowledge for our people. That way, we can show these new leads how we work, what we do, what results we can get, what it's like to be part of our community. Then they make the decision for themselves if we are the right fit. And of course, you're always going to have people who come into your world, they engage with your content a little bit, and then they find out that they aren't the right fit, and they move on. Don't be heartbroken by that. That's a good thing. Those are people who aren't the right fit. But what the magic is, the beautiful moments, is when those people who are the right fit come into your world and you start to see them engage a little bit, and then you start to see them grow their engagement. You start to see them really change in that relationship they have with you and your brand. It is so incredible to see, because by the time they said, yes, I am ready, and they join your programs, you already know who they are. You already know what their worries are. You already know how you can best serve them. That is how you over-deliver. You create the right atmosphere for your customers and your new leads to come in. You qualify them by showing what it's like to work with you, what it's like, what kind of results you can get, etc. Then those customers make the decision for themselves, those potential customers, and they decide if this is the right fit or this isn't. They choose to stay or go, and when they are ready, when they put their hands up and say, yes, I am ready for your solution, they are so perfectly qualified. You're no longer chasing customers. They are coming to you. And this all happens when you build that stage. We can help you build them. We talk about them all of the time. All you have to do is head over to visibilityhacking.com, click the link at the top of the page, become an official visibility hacker, join us in our Facebook community, or come enjoy all of our live shows, from the show to X's and O's to the live show to Friday Night Live and so much more. Would love to see you guys over in the community. So visibilityhacking.com. In the meantime, enjoy one of these videos. I will see you in our next one. Until then, as per usual, my friends, remember I love you. Be excellent to each other. And just go live. My client bought a list once and then wondered why no one was